Hey guys, so I did something crazy. I got all of my clothes out of our closet. I'm gonna go through them Marie Kondo style. So that is my empty railing right there and down there. I have my dirty clothes bin down there for now. I figured if it's in my dirty clothes bin, I probably am going to keep it because I enjoy wearing it and that is why it's been worn. I just saw an extra pile down here on the ground that I need to, that guy down there. Those are clothes that I need to go through. So this is my empty side of the closet. That is Sean's side. I've got those to take, that pile to take. That's all dirty laundry. This guy was full of my pajamas. And then I've got my nightstand. This was full of t-shirts. And this guy was full of jeans and sweaters. This top one just has my undergarments in it, and I'm just going to keep those in there for now for privacy and go through those later. I have everything piled up in our living room, so when I add this to the pile, that is all of my clothing, guys. It's a lot. Like, that's everything that I own that's not currently dirty, I suppose. Like, look at that. That is insane. Way too much clothing. Way too much. Some of this clothing is from like middle school. I've still worn it. So like there are a few pieces in here that I love to wear that I've had for years. We could even say decades. Oh, not quite decades, maybe a decade. But I do have a lot of clothing that I need to go through. So we're gonna start tonight. It is 8:15 at night and we're gonna probably go, maybe the longest I'll probably go is 1 a.m. I might stop before then, and then if I have to, I'll continue tomorrow morning as well. But I really wanna go through my clothes. This is something that's been bothering me for a while, and I just really need to go through everything because this is ridiculous. When you think about it, there are 365 days in a year, and I should not have more clothing than there are days in the year, to be honest, because you're supposed to re-wear your clothing. And it's stressful going through my closet because there's way too many options, and there's pieces that no longer fit me, and it's not good. So I need to go through my closet. That's what we're doing today. We're going through everything. And hopefully this process won't be too bad. I might flip on the TV, get some YouTube videos just to run in the background. Just to have them on the TV while I go through all this stuff and just see how it goes. So yeah, that's the project for tonight. And again, this is just my clothing. This doesn't include Sean's clothing at all. We counted his t-shirts that he had hanging a couple months ago, and he counted 80 t-shirts that he has hanging. So it'll be interesting to see how many pieces of clothing I have here. I plan on counting them all. So we will see. Like I said, this will be interesting. Hopefully I can keep track. I need to figure out how I'm going to organize the piles. I think I'm going to have a pile of keep, a pile of maybe, a pile of throw, a pile of donate, and then, I hate to say it, but I think I'm gonna have a pile for, it doesn't currently fit me, but I hope it fits me again someday. So I think I'm gonna have that as well. So we will see how this goes. Wish me luck. Alright, so I'm sitting here. I've gone through what I think is the majority of my athletic clothes. Those were the things that were on the top of the pile. And ironically, those are the things that I use the most anyway because I am working out almost every day. But right now, I've got, that basket is for either donating or the clothes that I'll be throwing away because they're stained or ripped or have holes or whatever. This basket is the things that I'm for sure keeping. And as I've gone through this stuff, I've realized that it's easier to go through it when it's kind of categorized so that I can see how many of each item I have. So like, for example, these are all my sports bras, and these are all the sports bras that fit. So yeah, I have a lot. I don't know if I necessarily need that many, but it helps me to see how many I have of each. And then I've got some things here that I'm kind of questioning. So these are kind of like the maybe items. And then all this stuff back here are the things that don't fit. And these are just all of my athletic clothes. Like I said, there's probably more in this pile somewhere, but that's just kind of where I've started, and just going through everything, I can kind of recognize that that is the majority of my athletic clothes. So we've started. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed right now just because there is a lot. And there's things that I found that I don't even realize that I had anymore. Like this black sports bra on the top. I've had that since high school and I didn't even realize I still had it. So it's just sitting there for now. I need to kind of take inventory of what I have and then see what I want to keep. I've definitely gotten rid of a few pieces where I've been like, yeah, this has always annoyed me. Like, it has never fit me the right way ever since I bought it. It's time to get rid of it. Or I haven't worn this in years, or this has been ripped and I've just been hanging onto it. I've sewn it a couple times and it just keeps falling apart. So there's been a few items like that that I'm like, yes, I can get rid of this. This is time to go. So that's been kind of a good feeling. I hope that I can find a little bit more of those in this giant mass of clothing that I have sitting in front of me. So I'm gonna keep chugging along. Okay, so you know how I said at the beginning of this that I had clothes from middle school? I take that back. I have clothes from elementary. This sweatshirt from Mount Rushmore in South Dakota I've had since the summer before 5th grade, I want to say. And my mom actually originally bought it for me with the idea that I would grow into it someday. So when she originally bought it, I shouldn't say just her, but my dad too. When they originally bought it for me, it was too big for me, and like it was like pretty big on me and I never wore it. And I think it was probably when I was in college. I didn't wear it at all in middle school or high school. I thought it was the ugliest sweater. And then when I was in college, I had come home from college and I was going through my closet and I randomly found this sweatshirt and I tried it on and it fit perfectly and I absolutely loved it. So yes, I have clothes from elementary school and this is in the keep pile because I love this sweatshirt. Okay, I don't know if I've made it much further. I've made it a little bit further. That's the donate, get rid of pile. This is the keep pile for now. And then this is just the maybe or doesn't fit pile. So I've got a little bit, I've got some flooring. I can see the rug now. That's a good start. But still have a bit to go. But I just got done FaceTiming my mom. And I know for the rest of this, what time is it right now? It's 9:30. But to get through the rest of this, I need a drink because this is starting to feel a little overwhelming. It was overwhelming before, a little bit more overwhelming now. So yeah, just trying to get through all this. When I was FaceTiming my mom, I realized that there is another, like, I don't know how big of a tub it is. I want to say 20 gallons, but I feel like that's way too big. There's a large tub in my closet that's up on a shelf, and it has all of like my sentimental clothing or my off-season clothing or the clothes that at the time didn't fit. So I need to go through that as well. So I'm going to be going through everything that I have here on the floor and then going and getting that tub and bringing it in. So yeah, there's still a lot to get done. Alright you guys, I've made progress, which is really exciting. On the couch here, I've got, let's see, this is a maybe, that is maybe, and then that stuff over there is definitely keep. The stuff that's in the maybe pile either is just straight a maybe or it either doesn't fit, so I want to go through that again. I have cleared out, look at all that rug space. For a second there, when I was going through my dresses, I thought about taking the dresses that I said yes I'm going to keep to my closet, and I was actually in my bedroom and in my closet with them, and I said no, these need to stay in the living room until I'm completely done. So I brought them back out here. They're back here on the floor. The majority of this stuff, the stuff that's on the couch, was all stuff that was hanging, so I've taken everything off the hangers. I've since picked up the hangers and brought them to my closet so they weren't taking up space and making a huge mess in my living room. Anything that was like nicer that I knew was either a keep or a maybe, I've gone ahead and left on the hangers. For some reason I just feel like they need to stay on the hangers because they're nicer clothing. I don't know. But this is my definitely get rid of pile, which I think is pretty good. That pile is the maybe slash keep. So it's still a lot of clothing. It's still a lot, and I know it's a lot. You guys like my exercise ball back there? I bought it. Yeah, I use it. I have no idea where to put it, so it just sits in the corner of my living room. Yeah, anyway, this is the clothing. This stuff, I've got like my fuzzy socks for the winter, and then all of my jeans. There's a couple of them that I'm kind of unsure about as far as jeans go, and I want to try them on tomorrow and just kind of feel them out and see how I feel about them. But this is the mysterious tub that I was telling you guys about that was up in my closet. I went ahead and got it when I was taking some of the hangers back. But everything else I've gone through but the tub, so I'm going to go through the tub now. And like I said, it was kind of like the tub that had sentimental clothing in it, or maybe clothing that didn't fit, or clothing that I actually just thought I might want to get rid of and was like, oh, I'll put it in the tub for now. So that is what's all in here. Oh, also seasonal. Like these jeans, I know I want to keep these jeans, but they're in here because they're light wash and I won't wear them in the winter. So it's time to get these out now that we're heading into warmer weather so I can wear these. Put those over there. And yeah, we're just gonna go through this tub. Wish me luck, guys. I feel like I'm making good progress. Sean was just out here and we were talking and he's like, you've like done so well. Like, look at all the things that you're getting rid of. And I was like, yeah, but I want to get rid of more. So like I said, I'm gonna do like a second wave, like go through of everything and double check all the things that I said I was gonna keep or maybe. So I think I'm gonna wait and hold that off until tomorrow just because it is 10 o'clock now. I would be fine going until probably like 1 a.m. but I kind of want to sleep on it and then come back tomorrow in the morning and go through everything again just to have a fresh mind and a good night's rest sitting with me. So I'm gonna dig into this tub and I'll check in with you guys after, I think after I'm done with the tub. Okay, so I went through the tub actually a lot faster than I thought I would, but in hindsight that actually makes a lot of sense because it's the clothes that I have gone through many times in the last couple of years. A lot of it was my summer shorts that I had put away for the season, and actually a lot of them I need to go ahead and try them on and make sure they still fit. I know that a couple of them are pretty snug. I did go ahead and add some of them to my get rid of pile just because I know I no longer like them. So that was pretty easy. I do actually have quite a bit of like, these are all my dress shirts, like my button-up dress shirts, and then I have like my nice like pencil skirts over here. I never wear them, ever, ever, ever. The only time that I wear them is if I'm going through interviews. And yeah, I have only gone through interviews twice within the last, I guess twice within the last 4 years. That's actually a decent amount, but I now have other clothing that I might prefer to wear rather than this stuff. But I feel like it's just good to have like nice, very formal, dressy clothing. God forbid I ever have to go to court for whatever reason, maybe I would need, you know, to dress up. I'll even, like, I don't know, like, and I have quite a few blazers as well. You guys might have seen me go through those. I have 5 blazers. The one I'm considering getting rid of, just because I've had it the longest, and I don't think it's getting, I can't tell if it's getting dingy or not. It might just be that it's pinstriped, that it looks dingy, but it's actually not. But anyway, that's besides the point. I've got 5 blazers. The reason I have 5 is so that I could have one for each day of the week, which makes perfect sense to have one for each day of the week. If I wore all 5 all the time, but I only wear them maybe once a year, maybe twice a year. So it's just interesting to see that I have all of these blazers. I like having them. The ones that I have down here in a definite keep pile, they're all different colors. So I have a burgundy, a navy one, a black one, and then I have like this really pretty like lilac one, which is perfect for the spring. So yeah, I like those. I've got like all of these like Iowa State football jerseys. This one actually is an actual jersey, like from like a football player. I won that in a contest once when I was in college, but I don't know what to do with them. Like, should I get rid of them? I don't know. So yeah, I have quite a bit of clothing here on the floor that I need to go through tomorrow and try on. But yeah, I feel like we're off to a good start. This maybe pile right here in the center, that little tall thing, I'm hoping I can cut that in half. I definitely want to get rid of at least half of it, I think. So fingers crossed that I can do that tomorrow. And yeah, the clothes that don't fit, I only want to keep them if I absolutely love them, with the idea that I would eventually fit into them again. I think that's everyone's kind of like, there's like a cliche idea that I'm going to keep clothes so that I can I'll one day fit into them. But dang it, I'm going to. Like, I've been working my butt off the last couple of months and I'm going to fit into my clothes. Like, I haven't gained an exorbitant amount of weight, but it's enough that my clothes are a little bit more snug. Therefore I don't like to wear them because they're snug. So yeah, that's that. I think I might call it a night for tonight. I think I've made a decent amount of progress. I will see you guys in the morning. Cheers. Good morning, everybody. It is 10:30 Sunday morning and we're gonna go through all of this stuff again. Like I mentioned, I have a bunch of stuff that I need to try on today and just go through everything. I want to pare down all of my maybes, cut them in half. It was funny this morning, since I had taken everything out of our bedroom clothes-wise, I had nothing to wear this morning when I got up, so I had to come out here and go through my keep pile and pick out some comfy clothes to wear for today. So that is where we're at currently. I'm gonna get the time lapse started and just jump right into it. Alright, you guys, I think I'm at the point where I'm going to try on some clothes. I've got a big stack right here of things I need to try on. I've gone ahead and started like deconstructing my get rid of pile. I've got stuff in the brown paper bags I'm going to donate. And then I've got some like black reusable bags back here that are things that I'm going to take to resale shops, so like Plato's Closet. Because they're nicer pieces. Some of them I haven't worn a lot. Just to see if I can sell them, and if not, then I'll go ahead and donate those as well. So that is what I'm currently up to. I'm gonna pop off camera, try all these on, and I'll update you guys with what I do after the fact. Alright, so I've gone ahead and tried everything on, and I've got everything kind of sorted out into piles here. The majority of the stuff that's on the bed is the stuff that I'm keeping. I've got a little bit of a pile back there of things I have sewing projects to do. This is my pile of getting rid of. I'm getting rid of all this stuff that's right here. It's a decent pile, I think. I have a pretty big pile on the floor of the things that currently don't fit me or a little snug, but I want to keep them. And then I've got just like some sportswear stuff over here that I'm keeping as well. So yeah, that actually went a little bit faster than I thought. I ended up FaceTiming my mom while I was going through some stuff just to have somebody to talk to and just kind of talk through things as I was going through them. So that was good. But now I'm going to go ahead and move all this stuff into our living room so that I can just kind of visually see everything there again. So back to the living room. Alright, you guys, I'm taking a lunch break. I've got some veggie stir fry here, my water. I've got all of my clothes sat around me, just soaking it all in. I popped on a YouTube video. We've got a extreme clean, decluttering, and organize. Cleaning and decluttering my house by Loving Life as Megan. So just figured I'd pop on some cleaning and decluttering videos, just keep it moving because I want to try to get it done for today. I'm realizing there's still a lot of clothes that I have that I wish I didn't have just because the quantity of them. I still have a lot of things that I'm keeping. My husband keeps trying to be like really like cheering me on and supportive, going, look at all the things that you're getting rid of though. To me it just doesn't seem like enough, but I guess it's a good start. So alrighty guys, so after some discussion with my husband, I think I'm gonna call it a day and start putting this stuff away. I've got these 4 bags down here that I'm getting rid of. 3 of them I'm gonna try and resell, and then the 1 is going straight to donation. And then everything else I'm keeping. Like I said earlier, I feel like it is still quite a lot of items, but my husband made a good point that I could probably go through all this stuff again in a month if I wanted to. So that is the plan, to keep going through this stuff regularly so I can keep getting rid of stuff. So right now I am going to head into my closet, clean it up a bit. It is slightly dusty, and when I say slightly, it's a lot dusty. So we're gonna head over into the closet, show you guys what it looks like right now, and then I will start moving everything into my closet. So when you go into our closet, we've just got this top row up here. That's just all the old hangers that everything was on. Hopefully I won't be using all of them anymore. I keep this tub back here in the corner for all of my workout gear. So all my workout gear goes in here. And then we've got this shelf here that's really dusty that I need to clean off. And then over here is just some jewelry and like lotion and stuff. And then we have this bottom bar down here. I've got shoes, our laundry basket, and then just some open space that I was hiding clothes in that I needed to get rid of. So yeah, hopefully it'd be cool if I didn't have to put anything down here at all and it actually all fit up here, but we'll see. That'll be interesting. So that's our closet right now. I'm gonna go ahead and clean it up and make it look new and shiny. I am so happy that I cleaned all this. That was so gross. It was so dusty and there was like hair that was down there, and it's just, that needed to happen, so I'm glad that I took the time to clean that up. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring everything in pile by pile and hang it up until I have everything put away, and then we can go through and kind of talk about what it looks like now, and hopefully it'll look better than what it did before. Let's get to hanging. Alright you guys, we're at the end of the video. It is actually now June 7th? June 6th, 6th, 7th. It's now the 7th. It's June 7th and I'm about to show you guys what my closet looks like now a month later since decluttering it. So I've got my clothes up here that I've picked, and then a couple days after decluttering I decided to try out a capsule wardrobe. So I had picked out a few jeans, some shorts, a skirt, and then a handful of tops and then dresses, and I tried to keep with the same kind of color combinations. I went with this like burnt orange burgundy color that you might see here, and then I also went with a yellow color as well, specifically because I absolutely love this top for summer. So I've been wearing these clothes for about a month now, and I've got some shoes picked out. I have not worn any of these shoes because I haven't really left the house at all, so the majority of these clothes have just seen the inside of my apartment. But that is what my closet's looking like right now. I've got this basket full of extra hangers that I no longer need, and the next thing on my to-do list is to go through my shoes. I've got shoes kind of everywhere throughout our apartment. I've got a bunch of shoes up in our front closet near our front door, so that's that. One issue that I do have is like my sweaters. I've got a lot of sweatshirts. So right now my sweatshirts are just sitting here on top of my ottoman. And inside this ottoman is just like all of my PJs. So I've got a bunch of sweaters and sweatshirts here that I gotta figure out what to do with. They're just kind of sitting here. Again, I want to go through my clothes again. And then I've got my dresser here. If we open this one up, I've got all of my jeans and then all of my summer shorts. So this is really nice. I've never had this. And then one thing that I love this drawer too. This is all of my athletic workout gear. So these are just basic t-shirts that you get from wherever. Most of them are from college. I've got my sports bras, my workout like tank tops, a couple more t-shirts, and then all of my shorts and leggings and everything. So all of that is workout stuff. And again, I absolutely love this. I've never had this before either. All of this stuff used to be tucked away in my closet, kind of hidden away from everything, and you could never really find anything. It was like tucked back in the corner. So I'm glad I have that all organized now. But going through my clothes was an amazing experience. I'm so glad that I did it. I definitely want to go through things again, and I really like the idea of having like this capsule wardrobe down here. Like, it's been very helpful when it comes to picking out clothes. So I think I want to do that, maybe like have a new capsule every 3 months, so I would have 4 different capsules for the year. And yeah, next up, I want to go through my shoes, and then I know my husband said that he wanted to go through his clothes as well, so I probably won't document that. I might kind of post a photo on Instagram maybe, or on my blog, so make sure to follow me over there and check out my website. But yeah, I'm really glad I went through my clothes. I want to do my clothes again yet this month, kind of go through them again now that it's been 30 plus days. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to comment down below if you have any questions. Give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and make sure to share it with anybody that you think might be interested as well. All of these things help to support my channel. And again, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!